Court orders SEC to answer Ripple's interrogatories. Never say that word right. It's a hard word to say. Ripple, however, has failed to bury the SEC in paperwork, with a judge granting the agency's motion for protection against unduly burdensome requests. Now, I think this is really interesting here because basically, okay, so here, let me lay this out to you guys, what this means, okay? You have the court and Sarah Netburn saying to the SEC, you have to answer these questions that Ripple has laid out. Then you have her throwing a bone to the SEC and saying, but you don't have to fill out the, 1 billion requests or whatever. I think it's 29,000 requests for paperwork that Ripple gave. Basically, they said it would take them like 4 months or something like that. I can't remember the exact date of working without breaks 24 hours a day to produce all the answers. So you don't have to do this. All you got to do, SEC, is you just got to answer these few questions that Ripple has. Now, what are these questions? These questions revolve around what in the Howey test has made the SEC decide that XRP should have been relegated as an investment contract. It's the basis of the entire case. If the SEC cannot come up with good answers to these questions, the case is over. There's no need to proceed because they can't justify the accusation against Ripple without a basis of what the accusation is. And that's basically what they're saying here. Magistrate Judge Netburn has ordered the SEC to answer Ripple's hotly contested interrogatories, which are meant to determine whether or not the plaintiff's contentions can be supported by facts. Does anything have to be supported by facts anymore?
No.
No, thank you. The agency will have to specify why the company's XRP sales are investment contracts. The SEC's legal theory is not an excuse to avoid responding to defendant's factual inquiry, nor is it a basis to answer a different question than posed. I'd call that the runaround. In addition, the SEC will have to state whether it believes Ripple's efforts were key to boosting the price of XRP. However, Ripple's interrogatory about whether or not the XRP ledger was fully functional prior to the start of the securities offering has been denied for being too vague. Court agrees this interrogatory seeks relevant information, but defense interrogatory is too vague for the reasons identified by the SEC. But she did grant their motion for the protective order not to respond to all unreasonably burdensome interrogatories. And there we go. Yeah, I was right on that. I said 29,000 is 29,947 requests. It would take 104 days without breaks or sleep. Poor SEC. Poor SEC. Earlier this week, the court also granted their motion to extend the discovery deadline to January 14th. I've told you that's not really that important, to be honest with you. Ripple's CEO says the SEC helped Ethereum to overtake XRP as number 2 crypto. Now, if you didn't know this, I believe it was in 2018, XRP passed Ethereum for a couple weeks, actually.
Huh.
Maybe it was early 2019. The Ripple boss claims his company was unfairly treated, which has given Ethereum an edge. Now, look, I'm going to be honest. You guys know I am the supreme master and commander of the XRP army. But you guys also know, like, I tell you how it is, right? To me, this, like, look, Ethereum is not a competitor to XRP. So it doesn't really matter who's number 2 and who's number 3 in the overall scheme of things. So I think this is kind of a weak argument from Corporal Brad here. What should I call him? Corporal Brad?
Yeah, someone said Brad Garlic Bread, but
no. You know what? I'm going to start calling him the number 2 most important person in XRP. He's been airing his thoughts over the state of the crypto market and regulations, and a grudge over the financial regulators' approach to Ethereum appears to have surfaced. We start calling him number 2. Isn't that from Austin Powers, number 2?
Yeah.
Brad Garlinghouse, number 2.
How about no?
Hey, how about when saying Austin Powers movie lines was like funny?
It's never not been funny.
Oh, it's not funny anymore. Okay, not funny. Okay, so speaking of the DC fintech, Ripple boss declared that Ethereum had been granted regulatory green light now that enabled it to surpass his company's XRP token. Well, Ethereum was, number 2 for a while. But I guess before Ethereum was around, maybe XRP was number 2. I can't remember. Well, we can go back and we can look. Let's actually do that. Let's see. Coinmarketcap.com historical chart, historical data. Okay, and let's go to, here it is, the history.
Yeah. We're at 5,300 likes.
5,300 likes. We did pretty good. Let's go to, let's see, it debuted in 2015. So let's go to here. Yeah, okay. So I guess what he's saying is, he's saying that basically, look at that, the market cap was only $3 billion for Bitcoin at that time.
Wow.
What he's saying is before, I think it debuted in May of 2015. Maybe it was December. Saying that basically before Ethereum debuted, XRP was here. XRP could have remained number 2, but when it came out, then the SEC said it's not a security, and they didn't give XRP that same, that same label. It allowed Ethereum to rise up and pass XRP. So that's kind of the time range he was talking in. Within the last few years, XRP was the second most digital asset, valuable. As it became clear, SEC had given a hall pass to ETH. ETH obviously has kind of exploded, and the clarity has helped. So he's really just saying that the clarity helped. So, I mean, you can't really argue with him on that. I think that's definitely true.
Well,